Hello, how are you? Excellent. Good to see you. So, a few years ago, probably over 5 years ago, I started making liver flesh videos on another channel called Escape Stupid. And there I chronicled my liver flushes that took place over a few years. I think I did essentially 46 liver flushes, which is about 3.5 years. Um, I started doing liver flushes because I'm not exactly sure how I stumbled upon it. I know I started using Andre Moritz's liver flush method. I can show you the book. It's from this book. And he has a few other titles, but he calls his the Amazing Liver Flush. It's a hell of a book. That book's very comprehensive, like a lot of health knowledge, but it also just documents the entire liver flush from beginning to end. I still do liver flushes, even though I don't make videos about them now. I do find them beneficial. I do feel like there's some sort of positive effect happening. I did have like a lot of stones out. That's why I kept doing them. Otherwise, I would have stopped. I think it's said in a book that usually it takes about maybe 10 or more, but not too many. Less than 20, I'm sure. But I did 46. They just kept coming out. I just kept doing them. I kept posting videos about it. Seemed to have some people interested in it, and it was really like an amazing time. But I kind of just got tired of it. It is kind of a long process. You essentially drink. I mean, the protocols. You drink 32 ounces of apple juice for 6 days leading up to liver flush. You try to have it coincide with the new moon. You can still eat or drink other things during that time. Then on the 6th day, you end up doing, at some point, you need to do an enema. And then that same day of the flush, at 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. you take a Epsom salt mixture. This is supposed to like clear the way for the stones in your colon. And then that night at 10 o'clock you take. I'm kind of laughing right now because it's like can't believe I did 46 of these. Plus 46 plus of these, but I must really like apple juice or something. But then that night you take a mixture of fresh grapefruit juice and olive oil, and then you go to bed. And the next day you take the Epsom salt mixtures again at 6 and at 8, and then and then you wait until about I think it's like 10 or 11, and you can start slowly like integrating like liquids and foods back into a mixture. The night before, the day before, there's all kinds of stuff for food, but like the day before you also had to fast, like you stop eating around like 1 or 1:30. In any case, so just like a very like long process. even though I was doing it once a month, I was like really anticipating it and like really feeling the weight of it coming every month. And I think I got to a point, like the book tells you, like after you do 2 in a row and you don't get any stones, like you're good, and then you only had to do it every 6 months. So I think I've essentially got to that point after that many flushes, but I uh, I yeah, after I got that to that point with that many flushes, I just decided that was good, you know. So um, yeah, so I do it every now and then. I and I think I'm planning to do one soon. I think it'd be a good idea, like given the time, um, in this pandemic right now. So I got a lot of time, and I just gotta look up when the new moon is, and then hopefully I could document that for you guys. There's some. I got a caveat. There's some yeah, it's controversial. Essentially, like some people think it's fake, and it's like whatever. I didn't really think it was fake. There's some people say like when you drink the mixture, then these clumps of things come out, which kind of doesn't make sense in a way. Plus, I had like calcified ones, so like that doesn't really explain like it being fake. Trying to look into the camera, trying to get used to that. But in any case, like I found it helpful. I think I was essentially trying to get my digestion to work better, and hopefully like that would have ramifications for the rest of my body. In any case, have you guys ever tried a liver flush? Let me know in the comments. What's been your experience? Like, whose protocol did you follow? But yeah, hopefully I can make a liver flush video in the near future, and like kind of go through any talk about any observations that I had. I'll link my previous flushes, like in the comments or in the description, whatever it's called. But essentially, like it's like my old channel, so you can kind of check that out. You can kind of see me with no hair and looking a bit younger, maybe looking a bit older. I feel like I've been getting younger. But in any case, I just want to talk about that. Talk about liver flushes. I do think they're beneficial. I do think they're worth trying. I do think doing like cleanses in general, fasting in general, abstaining from like eating or sustaining from doing things really does help your body to recover. So I assume the same would be true of these flushes, because they definitely like encompass like all those things into one thing. So in any case, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. Look out for that liver flush video, and I'll catch you on the next one.